Welcome to another episode. This is on this channel. We're going to have a secondary series, which is going to be a series of videos that are going to be focused on what I think is the best video game type. It's not MMOs, it's not first person shooters, it's action RPGs. Action RPGs have been around since the 80s, with Ultima. Zelda to a point is an action RPG. But most commonly, the ones that I gravitate towards are the ones that were pioneered by Blizzard. Blizzard made one of the best franchises. The last one you can kind of be iffy on, but I am talking about Diablo. Diablo brought it all in. Diablo 1 was a fantastic game. Diablo 2 is in my top 5 greatest video game franchises, video games of all time. It's a great game. And action RPGs, they get hate a lot. They're like, oh, it's just a hack and slash. Well, one, there's nothing wrong with a hack and slash. Two, they have immense stories. Because if you actually go in there and read the lore that you get from books, interacting from characters, scrolls, everything, there's a lot in there. There are skill trees. And I want to talk about, like, action RPGs have kind of had a resurgence. Yes, when Diablo 3 came out, it was not the game we all wanted. But since that time, with all the updates it's gotten, it is a great game. Now, there are some action RPGs that I wanted to try, but my PC just can't handle it. Wolshin, Lords of Mayhem would be one. There's a few games that were good, and then they altered into something else. Guardians of Ember was one I was extremely disappointed in. But recently, like, you have Path of Exile. Path of Exile is a good game and a bad game at the same point. It's always online, so you have that laggy. I have CenturyLink internet, so it's not the best. But it's okay. It's free, but it's an okay game. What is a good game, and I wish it was longer, is called Wolves of Midgard. Wolves of Midgard is a game that, when I went to GameStop to get this game, little notion, GameStop is the only video game store in my town. I live in a small town, and there's no bus system, and I don't drive, so GameStop it is. I played it, and I loved it because you can donate blood to get that you get from killing enemies to upgrade things and get new abilities, and you can pick based off which Norse god you want to play as. That's a really good game. Uh, Grim Dawn is a really good game. I love that one as well. That one you can have lots of different items and abilities. Another one to check out would be The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. I find that it's nicer to play these games with a controller, and they're actually all three are on Xbox One. I have an Xbox One, not a PS4. Um, that's on there. And there is actually a game coming out that I'm very interested in. I pre-ordered the game, I played the beta, and I like the core mechanics. And that's uh, Warhammer Chaos Bane, which is an action RPG that's going to have couch co-op, which is great. Couch co-op is something really good to have in action RPGs. One of the first games me and my fiance ever played was Diablo 3, and that is now her all-time favorite game. That is her favorite video game of all time. And it is such a great thing to play together on video games that it just makes it really good. And I enjoy it. And this new game has different skills and abilities, different characters. It doesn't fully release until Tuesday, but I've had it pre-ordered. I played the beta in April. I'm very excited. I love action RPGs because they just give you the ability to create a character and play through it. They get a lot of hate from, like, RPG fans who just, they don't think that they're all they are is a hack and slash. I've seen so many reviews over the years that say, "Oh, it's just a hack and slash game." Yes, it's hack and slash, but there's certain mobs that if you use the wrong powers and abilities, it messes everything up, and you can't get through certain levels. There's replayability, there's bosses, there's raids, everything. So a lot of people just give action RPGs crap. So with this inaugural episode, I just wanted to come in here and say I love action RPGs. It's my favorite video game genre, and periodically I'm going to post one of these on here. This channel will have a review of Chaos Bane when it's released, and probably a couple days after me playing it, because I want to let you guys know exactly what I feel about it. So this is, as always, if you're trying to find me, you can find me on Twitter, Crazy Hero Rise. It's the best way to find me. This is not my only YouTube channel. So my other channel is a horror channel. So if you're interested in horror, you can check out the Chucky's Funhouse, also on YouTube. And if you want to check out the podcasts that I do, I have one the same name as this one, the Retro Nerd Showcase. And I also have Splattercast, which Splattercast is a horror one. So just check them out, and I will see all you guys later.